Hello and greetings. This is Larry Tentarelli with the Blue Chip Daily Trend Report with a brief educational video. Today we're going to take a look at an open position that I've got in Roku. So it's up 91% in the past 14 weeks. So what I'm going to do is walk you through the chart and the position management from when I took the trade, the stop loss, and how I've managed the position since then. So before we get started, just quickly, I want to touch base on the disclaimer, which says that everything in the video is for informational purposes only. It's not a recommendation to buy or sell any securities, and it is for general information only. Then we'll take a look at the blog. You can find this on my website. So we'll take a look. So Roku stock is plus 91%. So I posted the buy. If we take a look here on the screenshot, you can see August the 31st. I posted on the members private page. So I opened a position in Roku just under 173 with a stop at 144.92. So we're going to take a look at that some more in a few minutes. Then I'll just walk you through the trade. Then we'll jump into the chart. So I bought it August 31st, 172.98. The stop loss was at 144.92. That's a little bit wider than average stop that I use. So when markets are more volatile and when the stocks that I take are more volatile, then I set a little bit wider stop and I just adjust the position sizing so that my risk is in line. And then I'll walk you through this. I scaled partial gains on October 8th at plus 30%, the November 10th plus 27%, and then this week, December 9th at plus 88%. I've moved the stops up along the way. Now, the members on the website have also had a big chance to participate, and a lot of the members are in this stock from what I've heard from them. So on September 18th, I made this stock. You can see here, it was our chart of the day. So the chart of the day, I publish it every morning. That's my single best technical idea for the day. So you can see at 164.67, it was our chart of the day. And then just under 4 weeks ago, so about 3.5 weeks ago or so, on November 19th, I made it the chart of the day again. It's plus 42% since then. It's plus 100% since the September 18th chart of the day. Also, it was on this Sunday's top 25 buy list and also on the November 15th top 25 buy list. So we'll take a look at the chart quickly and I'll walk you through this. So Roku, so August the 31st, which is actually this bar here. So we can see by taking a look at it, the stock had actually made a new all-time high the day before, and I bought it the day after that. So one of my key principles is I buy stocks that are breaking out, often breaking out to new all-time highs. So I took the position there. The stop, as we saw, was 144.92. Now, right after I took the position, the market had an overall pullback. That's when the UK announced that due to COVID, they were going to start to roll back some of their reopening procedures. And the market had a pretty quick pullback. So one of the key things that what I do is, because I understand the volatility that's in the positions that I go into, is I set a wide enough stop so that if for some reason there is a drawdown either in the stock or in the market, that I don't necessarily get reversed out by having my stops too tight. So there was a drawdown in the market. There was a drawdown in this stock. It did miss my stop by about $7 or $8, but we can see it had a sharp drawdown. Then it started to trend back higher. So I scaled some back here. And what I want to do is once my positions start to hit plus 20% for the most part, then I'll look to scale a piece of the position back and raise the stop. So I scaled some back here. The stock moved higher, had a pullback, started to move higher again. I dialed some back here. Now, whenever I scale some profits, I always want the stock to go higher because I'm still in the stock. So I never get into a position where I trade against myself and say, oh, wow, I sold the stock and it kept going higher. I want it to keep going higher. I want it to go straight up because I'm still holding the position. But when I scale some back, it's just a way for me to book some profits, reduce some open exposure, and lock in some gains while still staying in the core position. And then we can see after this pullback, Roku's had a pretty sharp move higher. And then on, let me check my notes, December 9th, I scaled back some up here in the morning. So that was at plus 88%. And then the stock made a new all-time high today. So we can see this position right now, since I took it August 31st, it's plus 91%. There's been some volatility, but it's been a very strong uptrend. It hasn't had a close below the 50-day moving average, actually going back further. But a couple things that I speak about online. There's been a lot of money that I've made in this position and that members have made in this position, and I took it coming right off of a new high. I didn't have to buy the exact bottom, and I won't have to call the exact top to be able to make a lot of money in this position. But that is the trade in a nutshell. And then one thing just to touch base on. So this is the open positions tracker. This is a modified view. So what I do on the website with members is all of my trading activity, I share it with members in real time. So before I take a position, I send an email out and it says, what I'm going to buy or sell and what the position size is going to be. Then we post it on the Twitter page and it's all archived. So on the members tracking sheet, this you only see here about 20% of what the members see. So on the members tracking sheet, it's got the names of all the stocks, obviously, the buy price, the current price. I just have this dialed back. But then what I do is I link the actual tweet. So if a new member wants to take a look, they can see, okay, there it is, screen stamped on August the 31st that we took the position. So you can see overall we're having a very strong year. We've got a lot of even newer positions in the past 4 or 5 weeks, plus 50, plus 40, plus 24. So the positions are working pretty well. Just to touch base, so my website, bluechipdaily.com, if you want to see more about other open positions that I've got, so this is updated at the beginning of the month. So that'll walk through open positions, the open position tracker. If you click on to 2020 best trade alerts, then you can also see screenshots. And I always put the original tweet for where I posted it, but you can see screenshots of other open positions. And then if you have an interest in joining the website, obviously we're accepting new members, so you can get more details as far as what the daily benefits are, what the monthly benefits are. We've got a private Twitter page, which I walked you through, and a lot of excellent technical content on a daily basis. So I appreciate everyone's time, and I hope to see you online shortly. Thank you.